a lot of you may not know this, but I like watches, and I've bought this from China. Should we have a look at what it is? Roughly about, I think it's probably taken about 3 months now, but 3 months ago I ordered this watch. Well, you can tell it's not a bad design. It looks pretty neat. I've not actually looked at it properly, and the idea was that I bought this because I do like watches, and as much as I don't know much about them as such, I have quite a lot of them. And this one intrigued me because of the hand design, but it's not actually the hand, because it's got like these discs inside that turn. And if you can see this, as I adjust it, well, let me just focus that. As I adjust it, see the actual minutes, and there's a disc on the inside for the minutes, and then there's the hours on the outside, and they turn, as opposed to having the standard hands that adjust the time, well, that tell the time. So let's get a closer look, right, and see what makes this watch tick. So here we have the WoMaGe. WoMaGe. Not entirely sure how to pronounce this. Anyway, that's the name over there. WoMaGe. WoMaGe. Don't know what that is supposed to mean. And it came in this quite interesting packaging. This all came. That's it. So there's nothing else. There was the packaging itself for the shipping, but nothing else. The entire price of this came to, I think it was about £3.50. Actually, I bought it in euros, so it was €3.50 shipped, which it's an impressive price considering how nice this looks. It's still got all the plastic wrapping on it, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove this so we can see the watch as it's meant to be. And it's this kind of plastic that they put on there to protect the shiny parts, the polished parts, I suppose. And yeah, and this one here, where is it? Remove that. I can't even get a grip of this, and oh, there it is. It's this side. No, it isn't. How can I take this? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they to make it to keep the watch from scratching, they put this plastic on, and actually now it's sort of folds more onto itself. So yeah, this is the watch. There's surprisingly, there usually is a plastic on the back. Oh, there's still this one as here. Okay, let's remove this as well. There you go. Okay. So there are no markings. There is absolutely nothing, but there's this gorgeous, deep, polished black. Yeah, you can see some surface scratches, but there's this deep black which looks pretty nice, and there's this glass front which does look really nice as well, and it has this very interesting way of displaying the time, where it's as you can see, it says minutes an hour, and it is literally the case of turning the wheel. Now I'm just going to remove this little plastic piece on the side to save the battery, I suppose. And let's see if they give us a charged battery inside, which does appear to be. And as you can tell, there's the seconds hand is right in the center, and that's spinning. I find that extremely pointless. It doesn't actually tell you where on the watch it is. It doesn't do anything. It is literally just spinning. It could spin at any speed, and it could do anything you want, because in actual fact it doesn't tell you where in the minute it is. So that's a bit pointless. I suppose they could have put some sort of a red marker on it, but they didn't. That's it. That's all it is. But on the side, the interesting part is the way that the insides are. So if I set the time now, which at the time of recording this, we are at 4 minutes to 7. So if we go all the way, actually it's this side. Let's have a look if it has it's a 12-hour clock. I'm assuming it's a 12-hour clock, or is it? Yeah, it is a 12-hour clock. So we go to 7, and it's about there. So that's about the time, and the time is indicated by this red arrow on the side. So it will show that it's 7, say 55. Well, 7:56. It's not exactly accurate. Don't expect to buy this watch for accuracy, because you won't get any accuracy. So yeah, that's the watch. This is the WoMaGe watch. Now let's have a look how it looks on the, well, actually let's put some white foam underneath so you can see the watch itself. And as you can tell, it does look really nice. I suppose you can use this more as a it's a cheap fashion accessory, right? Isn't it? It's a men's fashion accessory. You wouldn't really put men's and fashion much together, but yeah, that is the way of people that do like to wear watches and do like to have something that looks good. So this could be one of them. Now, just to give you some specification about this watch, I did find some information on the internet, and I bought this in black, and this is available in white, in grey, and obviously in the black colour. I think at the time that I purchased this, there was no other colour apart from black, but by the look of it on the website, there is a couple of different options. However, the prices do start from $15.99. As I said, I bought this in Europe, in fact in Italy, so from China, and I paid in euros, paying €3.50. The information it gives me here, it says style is fashion and casual. The clasp pipe is a bracelet clasp. In fact, let's have a look at the clasp, and it's one of these that you just have to lift, I suppose. It is. So you lift this and it just clicks on. It's not too bad actually. It works very well. So if I lift this out, and that's that. So let's just remove my watch, and let's see how it compares. So fastening is the same, and you just click it on. I have an average sized wrist, so to be honest, I'd be happy with the play in this. Although there is probably you can fit a finger, probably one link. I would remove one link, I suppose. So yeah, so it's fashion and casual. The bracelet, the clasp pipe is a bracelet clasp, as we did say. It claims that there is no waterproof water resistance. However, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it does on the back here, and I'm assuming that I'm going to believe there isn't any waterproofing, but it does say water resistant, and it's got a picture of a swimmer there. But looking at it and the way that the knob on the side is, I'm assuming the water could just literally just get from inside there. I wouldn't advise going for a swim with this. It wouldn't work. It'll probably just die. That's not good. The band length is 22 centimeters. The case material, and by the case they actually mean just the case, and it's stainless steel. It's got a quartz. It's a quartz wristwatch, so it's just inside. It's just a standard Chinese type cheap watch quartz mechanism. It says the box and case material, no package. In fact, that's how I got it. There was nothing with it. This is literally what you get. It says it features a shock resistant, but then again, there's not much to it. So I can imagine that this, if you dropped it, nothing would happen to it. So yeah, it's that is what it is. And what else does it say? The dial diameter, it's a 37mm face, and yeah, it is. I mean, in comparison, this is a 42mm Apple Watch, so yeah, I would say it's about 37mm. What else? That's it. That's it. It just says style men's watch. This is on a website which I've managed to find online, but I'm assuming that there's probably a couple more that do sell this as well. And in fact, there it is. There's a listing on AliExpress for $4.09 for the silver one, and yeah, that does exist. So this one you can actually choose the colors. And yeah, so for $4.09, roughly around what I've paid, so free shipping, you can't really complain. It's not a bad watch. This is a bit of a different different video from my usual ones, but never mind. Every video is a good video, I suppose. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have anything to say, just write it in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and please do remember to tell your friends to subscribe as well. I'll be releasing videos, as I said, as often as I can. Sometimes I'll release them a couple in a week, and sometimes I'll release them every couple of weeks. But the amount of videos that you get are always the same. So this has been a Techno Review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.